expected. I thought it would have tried to spin.
Have you ever owned anything this low?
My other Camaro was this low.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. That's insane.
By the way, this thing has a skip shift thing on it.
Yeah, you told me first.
It's annoying.
You said it does it automatically, slides it in there for you, or do you have to put it in automatically?
It tries to do it sometimes. It depends on where in the RPM range you are when you shift. There's times if
you're staying low RPM, it'll
try and do it.
But if you're like 3 grand or whatever, where do you normally shift that?
Wherever it feels like I need to, honestly. I don't have a shift preference.
Well, it's just eventually whenever you go by the sound, you know what I mean?
That's pretty much what I do.
That's why your preference will be whatever you hear in the sound. Whenever I have my Trans Am, I'd go about 3.
Yeah, really, honestly, my shifting really depends on how far in it I am. It might sound weird, but I try and drive it like if it had the automatic training in it, if that makes any sense.
You did the right way, James.
I'm not used to all this.
I know. I'm just telling you. Yeah, there's no stop sign. You can go. God damn. That's insane.
Yeah, and I'm barely in it.
No shit.
I'm barely in it. And my traction control kicked in, so it cut the power.
That's insane. This is a 6.2, 400 horse. Fuck. I can only imagine those cars we got now. You gotta have balls the size of fucking rings or coconuts or something like that.
Yeah, I haven't gotten in it yet.
My wife's brother, I've been thinking whenever like tomorrow or some shit with him, you probably already seen your Camaro. Big Camaro enthusiast. He gets off at 7 in the morning, goes in at 11. So he probably sees it whenever you're leaving. So you can change that while you're driving?
Yep. Then you've got the mode selectors down here. I see them. You got ice and snow, track, which lets everything loose. And then you hold down the traction control button, and it literally releases everything.
Oh shit. I won't be doing that. Damn.
I don't need to go too far on that. This is where I got my 118 mile an hour ticket.
Oh shit. And what Camaro?
My other one.
No one. I'm gonna scare the fuck out of her. See, like, people scare the shit out of me whenever they're driving. Whenever I'm driving, I'm fine. Because I know I got control of the car. But other people driving, it scares the shit. This much power scares the shit out of me. Whenever I'm in the seat.
Well, technically, I should have been in third when I did that. So I didn't have it far enough up in the RPM range, so it'll take off harder than that.
So you got it 6 right now?
I've got it in 6 right now.
You're using the cruise control.
Yeah. I try to avoid speeding tickets.
I would, but even cop this season, you got a GoPro in the front, it's gonna know your race. Honestly, I'd put it in the back, and then that way you can watch whenever you smoke people.
Well, I want to get a second one for the back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I got this seatbelts. Don't kill me.
The screen's very, very sensitive, as I just found out.
What would you do?
You accidentally hit the screen.
No shit. That's what I'm supposed to speed. Have you seen the ones where they're got one thing I don't like. There's only one thing, not even a big thing. The rims have the red stripes on them. I don't like that. Other than that, that's just my preference, whatever.
Well, being a red line, it's got the. That's why it's got all that.
Right. I'm just saying that's the only thing I would want it to be solid black. Or I would end up buying me some different rims.
I'd plan on it eventually to try and keep these things nice.
Get some SVT rims or something. Some race rims. Some big tires in the back. What are they in the back?
It's all 20s.
No, I mean.
As far as width goes, 275 in the back, 245 in the front.
Almost a Corvette. Corvettes are 285 in the back.
Yeah.
245 in the front.
I want to go 305 on the back. And
the only thing you need to be careful about if you go bigger than that is measure well wheels.
Trust me.
Because you start taking corners and stuff, the car flexes, it'll start rubbing on my Trans Am. I had 285s. If I went any bigger, they would rub a lot more. But they rubbed a little bit if I took a hard corner.
On some of these, they've got 335s on them.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's freaking huge.
And if you get race tires, you get the Nitto 555.
Oh, I already know.
Okay.
I've already got plans on doing that. It's just they're not cheap.
No, hell no. And the only thing is, that sucks about these cars is the tire size is different. So you can't buy all four to get a deal. You got to buy two front, two back.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I could always go and put the 275s all the way around. They will fit on the front, but the way Chevy did it, they staggered them.
Nah, I would keep it the same. Like if I have a drink or something, are you okay with that, or you want me to keep no food, no drinks in here?
The only thing I don't want to hear is food.
So I have a drink.
Yeah, I don't even like eating. In fact, I haven't even eaten in this car
the same way in my Trans Am. That's why I know all the questions to ask.
Yeah, I don't even. I know I ate stuff in my other one, but
I'm asking. Yeah. You should be telling me the rules, but I'm asking you the rules because I'm just as much car enthusiast as you are. This is a tweaker.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have yet to figure out what that is. Because I got one over here too.
Oh no, no sounds coming out of that. I have no idea.
Your guess is as good as mine. I have no clue. By the way, I'm gonna pull off at Walmart and let you get behind it.
Oh shit.
Everything on this thing is sensitive.
Oh, I believe it. I haven't drove a standard in almost a year, which shouldn't be a problem, you know, riding a bike, but this much power, it's gonna be interesting if I'm gonna kill it or not.
It's very interesting. That and first through fourth are short years.
Like how short?
Like, I'll give you an example here shortly. Well, you're actually
go by sound, so you're gonna have to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Don't put it on track mode, but whenever turns off the rev limiter on it, that's the one I'm worried about. It doesn't.
There is no way to turn off the rev limiter.
I thought if you take traction control all the way off, it turns off everything. It turns off rev limiter.
Rev limiter, you've got to actually tune it to get rid of that.
Some of them, whatever, will get rid of it.
Yeah, this one, no. The only reason why I know that is I've done it.
Blind spots. Those are the blind spots that just bad for Trans Am. I miss my Trans Am so fucking bad, and I'm gonna probably tell you whatever that I'm gonna sit here and be mad as fuck whenever I give it back to you because I miss my shit so much. I haven't heard this song in forever. For you, oh, another thing, you got an Octane. Okay. I was gonna ask whatever if you could hook your phone up to listen to music, but yeah, it's got an Octane and all that shit, don't it?
Yeah, it's got 2 USB ports and it's Bluetooth.
Where's the USB ports? Oh, in there? Okay.
One of the USBs got direct charge to this thing and the other one's got my plug on it. Which is where the music's coming from.
Gotcha. Girls going after you, or are you going? You have no idea how much my heart's beating right now.
By the way, the seats are on memory, so if you adjust it, all you gotta do is push a button and it puts it right back.
Alright. I want to kill it real quick. How tall are you?
5'10" or so.
Damn. I have no idea where to put it. My knees are really bent. Whenever you're driving, are yours bent or no?
Mine are bends a little bit. By the way, the steering wheel does do the telescoping.
What's that?
Comes in and out.
Oh shit. I just don't like the clutch, however, it feels like it's this long with the play. Does it engage right away as soon as you touch it?
It almost engages almost immediately.
God, these pedals are so sensitive. Alright, here goes nothing.
Okay, clutch and braking at the same time, otherwise... The emergency brake on this thing is electronic.
Oh, yeah, see, I would have been doing this.
You gotta step on the brake to do it.
Oh my god. You ready to go?
Yep.
Can't see shit in this motherfucker. Oh, damn, too short.
Compared to you, yeah.
I'm gonna turn the music down because I can't hear. Ready to go to the car. I feel like I'm in a fucking fighter jet.
It's definitely interesting. Oh, by the way, this thing's also got heated and cooled seats and a heated steering wheel.
A heating steering wheel?
Yes.
That's insane. I see what you mean by short gears.
Yeah.
Barely even gave it any gas.
It's also got magnetic ride control.
What's that?
Helps in the cornering at high speeds.
Oh, magnets? Is it
Yeah.
the magnet suspension? Is that
Yeah.
why it's so stiff?
Yeah. Yeah, it pretty much helps you keep planted to the ground when you're high-speed cornering.
You going? Yeah, I'm letting you go, man. So smooth.
By the way, there's also ways to change how the steering wheel feels. I've got it in sport mode.
Is it like sensitivity of turning left to right?
Yeah.
It's tour.
That's track mode.
I can't tell the difference right going down the highway. Probably have to be more in town, wouldn't it?
Yeah, tour is like a very light mode. Very loose. Sports kind of moderate, and track stiffens the fuck out of it.
There we go. Then I can't hear the exhaust, man. I'm so used to my Trans Am being so loud. Can you make it where it's super loud, the exhaust? That way I can hear
it. It might be already there. Inside, you can't really tell a difference. It's out. Yeah, it's already on track mode, which is opened up.
Well,
inside, you can't really tell.
I'm throwing you off doing it with your left hand.
A little bit. It's just trying to do it left-handed is
Right.
By the way, you know you're in fifth, right?
I don't know, yeah. Speaking of which, because the cop just reminded me, if I get pulled over, I'm going to tell them that I'm test driving your car, and if they need me to call you or anything like that, I'll just call you and say, hey, I got pulled over. And then you'll know what's going on.
That's fine.
For whatever reason, that way they can't sit there and be like, oh, you're still looked over. And then I'll just get a ticket, and then that'll be it. Which I shouldn't get pulled over, but worst case scenario.
If in the occasion you need to use cruise control, it's on the left-hand side of the steering wheel. A little bitty button inside that square, that's rev match shit. It's
Right here.
I usually leave it turned on, so all I gotta do is set it and reset it.
You just hit the set button.
Yeah, and it kicks in. I will warn you, at low speeds, anything under like 30, if you try and get in it, it will try and break loose.
Oh, I'm believe me, whatever. I can already feel the power, so I know this thing ain't no joke. It's insane. Like, you scared the fuck out of me whenever we were going on the on-ramp and you lost control, you lost traction. You scared the fuck out of me because I'm not. I don't trust anybody but myself whenever it comes to driving. Like my wife and everything like that will tell you that, like, if we're going somewhere and we're in a hurry, I'm driving. I'm good at driving, but I ain't fucking around. So does it have pad? What is it? Is this pad shifts or what is this?
It's supposed to help you shift smoother. It's weird. I don't use it.
So you hold them down and
All it is an on and off switch. That's literally all it is.
huh. Where do I need to go?
Well, just keep on going for a minute. This way you get a feel for it.
Okay.
If I hit one of those paddles and start shifting a little bit, so you understand what I'm referring to. Do that. Okay, shift where all it does is tell you it's on. Downshift into like fifth or something.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
rev matches. That's what the rev match means. It controls the rev.
Yeah, so you don't have to, which personally,
It's cheating. That's cheating. That's not a sports car. That's like for people that don't know how to drive.
yeah, I don't use it.
That was cool though, because it went whoop.
Yeah, I don't use it at all. Only because I grew up without it, and to me, I don't need it.
Oh, right. James, you know how much pussy you're gonna get with this car? If you're gonna get a girlfriend or two. You're gonna have like 2 chicks in the car.
Yeah, I just gotta keep it out of the body shop.
right. I can't believe, man, you must really, really like me or something, because I can't believe you let me borrow your car. This would be something that I wouldn't even let anybody even look at.
The way I look at, by the way, unless you're gonna go to, what is it? I always get this freaking thing mixed up. Because that goes down to Fort Worth.
Oh, yeah,
That goes around town. I always get it backwards.
Yeah, I can go down to the 7-Eleven and turn around.
That's fine. I personally don't care.
But yeah, this is the way we go whenever we're going to the clinic. Texas takes you to Old Jacksburg.
Yeah.
Or Biscuit. You can go to Western. Which I probably should take it into town so I can really, that's where I'm going to have problems with the stoplights. But the rest of this will be fine.
As soon as you get an opening and there's no cops around, you ought to open it up a little bit.
I will. Believe me, I will. I just want to get used to it first.
Oh, I don't blame you there. By the way, this thing will not let you accidentally go into reverse.
Well, that's good. My Trans Am did that shit to me one time while I was racing. I don't know how the hell I did that either, because that's hard to do.
Yeah, I did that in my old Camaro at about 20 miles an hour. Scared the shit out of me because I thought I broke something.
Oh yeah, I made it jerk. What did it do?
It sent me damn near into the windshield.
Yeah, that'll do it. Which, if gear, I want to say the reverse gears are different threaded or different grooves, right? So it's hard to believe that you can put it in reverse whenever
Well,
they're
on an older vehicle, you'll grind if you attempt it.
right.
These, I know the 4s
Yeah, that's gonna take some getting used to.
Yeah, that clutch is there.
Oh man, it's like spot on.
No, I was going down the street, decided I brought the RPMs up around 3,000 or 4,000, popped the clutch, thinking I was in first gear. Put the pedal down, and all of a sudden my reverse camera came on, all that shit. I was like, whoa, hold on. After I done sent
Probably
myself
locked
down.
up the tires.
Oh no, it sent them spinning around for reverse.
While you were going forward?
Yes.
Damn. That's a good transmission.
Yeah, it scared the shit out of me. In fact, afterwards, I pulled that sucker right back out of reverse, put it back into first, and made sure my car was okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I was doing the same thing.
It scared the shit out of me.
Oh, I know Carl or whatever. Have you talked to him about your car?
He knows I have one. I don't know if he's seen it yet.
And send it to you.
By the way, I do not have the front license plate mounted, only because I do not want a hole in my front door. I'm in the process of looking for a aftermarket mount to use on it. By the way, if you take that exit, that goes to my house. Yeah, even in 6, there were still holes.
Yeah. Told my wife I was gonna bring her coffee. So.
That's a long coffee trip.
Oh yeah, yeah. She's I gotta figure out how I'm gonna. I don't know if it'll be inconspicuous or not. To hold my phone out and just tell her. This is my wife, so it's like she knows me really fucking well. I don't know. Sometimes she's really, really gullible, and I don't even have to act or do anything. I just gotta talk, and she'll believe me. Which, if you're not in the car with me, I'm assuming she's gonna completely fall for it, 100%, because there should be no reason why she should. But
By the way, this thing still doesn't even have 1,000 miles on it yet.
alright, wait, let me check.
Oh shit. Back. No button.
Oh, there we go. That'll work. Oh my god, I'm gonna break your cherry on 1,000. Are you sure you want me to drive this?
I don't give a shit. It's shortly after I get it back from you, it's getting complete fluid change.
Fluids. Oil change?
Oil, tranny, rear end, everything.
Is that part of the break-in?
Yeah, it's still got the braking oil and everything in it. It hadn't even had its first oil change in it yet.
What kind of oil are you gonna go with? Just out of curious.
Putting amp oil in it. Getting that mobile crap out of this thing.
Well, I mean, what kind of oil are you gonna put in it?
Amsoil.
Oh, I didn't hear you say pins.
Oh, sorry. I did that with, what the fuck?
Trash on the side of the road.
Oh, I did that with my other one, and it didn't even feel like the same car afterwards.
Yeah. No, you can tell the difference. I'm 2,000 miles over on my truck. I haven't even thought about it. Whenever I'm out, I don't even want to go do it. The truck I don't care about as much as I cared about my Trans Am. My Trans Am had one at every 3,000 miles.
These things have got an oil monitor on them.
Man, should I win that camp?
It might not have been a bad idea. I mean, my house is technically over there, but
Oh. Well, I'm letting you tell me where to go. I mean,
I'm letting you get a feel for it.
Okay. I thought we were going to your house.
Not quite yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some in-town driving first.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it in town. I gotta get this clutch down.
Yeah, that clutch is very interesting.
Now, do you actually use your mirrors or do you turn and look? I turn and look. After my Trans Am in the blind spots, I turn and look, because even if you can't see them in the mirror, you can't see them in this one, and you turn and look, and they're fucking right there.
But I've gotten used to this thing. I've kind of gotten accustomed to where the blind spots are. At first, I did a whole lot of looking through the back window. But I've gotten accustomed to where everything is at now, where I don't do that quite as much.
Right.
Unless I like in one of these situations where I need to make sure nobody's there.
Gotcha.
But I mean, this thing's also got blind spot monitoring.
Yeah, I saw that on the windshield. I was going to ask you about that. Or on the thing.
Yeah, it's got
access.
Aside from having a sunroof, this thing's literally got everything.
I wonder if I just shift fast, if I'll be a lot better versus. Because I'm trying to slowly shift and make sure I give it enough gas. If I just shift fast, I wonder if it'll be a lot better.
Yeah, and one thing I can warn you on that is you will get up to speed quick.
I can't see you, my dude.
Yeah, but you're also in second gear.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, that's a straight up. I killed it.
By the way, you're already doing 60.
Yeah, it don't take much.
No.
First, I was trying to take off the side.
I mean, you can do it. I've accidentally taken off in third in this thing, and it's not easy, especially when you're going uphill.
Right.
In fact, halfway into taking off, I realized I was in third. I was like, you know what? I ain't killed it yet. Keep going.
Right. 40 third. Oh, close.
Oh. I thought that was a cop.
No, I was looking at the vet.
Oh, so was I until I saw the bike.
Oh. Oh, have you seen that? One of the guys who works in our department, but have you seen the dude that's?
Oh shit. Yeah, brakes are sensitive.
The guy that has the moped with the training wheels.
No.
It's like a tan. It's a guy that works on our department. That fool is a cleaning motherfucker. Like, you come in and look at the CNC power pack that's that Robert works on. That sucker is spotless. I mean, he brought his scrapers. He gets down on his hands and knees and scrubs and blows it off and all kinds of shit. I don't know, man. That dude's something else. But he drives a moped. It's like a goldish or tan. I don't even know what color. It's cold tan, something. I don't even know. A gloss tan. And it, I want to get one of those. So my wife said I have to get a Florida car.
Oh,
that
yeah.
one's for sale, actually.
Those are fucking quick.
It's on for sale. That dude lives in Burt.
I've raced one of those. I raced one in
SRT8.
I raced one in my old Camaro. I hung with him until second gear.
Wow.
Well, that's only because we were both spinning. Once he got traction, then I got traction, he left me.
I believe that.
And then I got up to 16 and he was already gone. I was like, screw it, I'm getting out of it. There's no point.
That's funny. But yeah, whenever you go into work today, go look for. Well, no, he'll be there. He'll be. Whenever you come in and look at the motorcycles, you'll see it's a moped with trailer. He'll be leaving whenever you're coming in.
Oh, by the way, these don't come with spare tires.
Oh. Yeah, my Challenger was that way. I can buy one.
Yeah, it's got run flats.
Yeah, you need to get those off this car. The only reason I say that is because Carl said that it didn't even last him a year.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how hard was Carl driving?
Well, I don't know.
Because my other car had run flats and they had plenty of tread on them after a year.
Well, maybe that's what he meant. Maybe that's what I'm talking about because he's not running it, but...
Yeah. That wouldn't surprise me. I mean, granted, I didn't treat mine like Miss Daisy either, but the run flats I had...
Oh, I did run it.
They lasted a little while. Oh, that, and please don't hit any big dips.
Oh, no, man, this is going to be my baby. This is going to be my baby. That's why I'm not on that side of Kemp. This third lane over here sucks. That's why I was asking you, or if you've owned any car lower than this, because I didn't know if you knew about going in at angles and stuff whenever you're...
Trust me, when you see my driveway, you'll wonder how the hell I get this thing in there.
Is it all mud?
No. It's nearly a 45-degree incline.
Wow.
This thing goes up 2 wheels.
Wait, it gets on 2 wheels?
It gets on 2 wheels when I go in and out of my driveway. If you think taking off onto the highway scares you, you'd be shitting yourself if you tried to get up into my driveway.
See, I can do this just stopping and going because the clutch is ridiculous.
It's
So does it have like a monster clutch? Or I know it doesn't have monster clutch, but does it have a performance clutch in it?
It might. I know it's got the performance package on it. I don't know exactly what all that means.
I gotta figure out where the play is in this clutch. Actually, I want to see where it lets me take it out of here. Wow. Anywhere.
Well, that's, helpful.
Well, that's how you figure out where the play in your clutch is, whatever. Is if you can take it out of gear, that's when you know where it engages and disengages. Well, you just touch it and it's fucking off. It's ridiculous.
That's funny.
Because mine, whatever, you can push it down a little bit, so I knew that I had pressure on the clutch or whatever, which it would start rubbing, but you can push it down and then 3/4 through. It's insane, man. I barely even got my foot on
Yeah, it don't take much at all to get this thing moving.
How easy it is to shift though. If I could fucking drive this motherfucker fast if I had like a week or two of driving this thing. Get used to the clutch because it's so smooth. So I got a quick question. If somebody tries to race me, do I not race them, or do I keep the James name strong?
This thing better not see a set of taillights.
The way I'm driving right now, I wouldn't race somebody unless we were doing a roll. But other than that, I'm not going to do that. Because they would win from the get-go because I can't drive this thing at all.
Yeah, this thing hasn't seen a set of taillights yet.
Okay. Because I don't think I've seen any of these in town. I think you're the only one that has one of these.
Well, being an 18, I would assume that it's probably the only one in town so far. As far as the red
light. Is that 18?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's why the miles are so damn low. By the way, you're in track mode.
Oh, what is track mode again?
Track mode is basically if you get in it really, really good, you're gonna spin the tires.
This dude right here. Quick question: whenever you're actually getting on it, do you turn your AC on?
I almost never use my AC.
Okay. So is it just fan right now?
Yeah, it's just fan right now.
Woohoo! Because I'm going down this road for one reason. That's what's going on over here. This is where I used to race. So I'm not going to get on it with all these cars. Wait.
Even going this fast in track mode, if you slam into it, you're gonna pop the tires loose.
Okay, it's been so long since I've raced, I'm kind of scared. Dip, dip. And going into fourth this time. That's still bogged down.
So I know me personally, I know everybody's different. But usually anything above like 45 or 50, I'm usually cruising in 6th.
Well, I was gonna get on it, but
oh, you were?
Yeah. Going 5th. I'm gonna wait. Too many cars on this road, and if I get on it or do anything, I'm gonna hit.
Yeah, just don't wreck the car.
Oh no.
You know how much my insurance would be hating me right now if that happened?
Yeah, right. Well, every time it hadn't been your fault, this wouldn't be your fault again. Somebody else was driving your car.
Yeah, they'd be like, what the hell are you doing?
I have bad luck. I'm sorry. You invested in somebody that just has bad luck. About how my luck is. Because right here, whatever, I'm going to show you something.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever been this way.
Yeah, I know this road.
Oh, you know this road?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know this way.
Now, we used to race all the way down here, go cut through Old Town, whatever, if we thought cops or something were around, and then come out the other side.
Yeah.
Not very many people know this road.
Shortly after I got my Jeep 6 years ago, me and my buddy went to this area and went and did a bunch of donuts.
And all this field right here?
Yep. Well, when it had snowed.
Oh, yeah, okay, I can see that. That'd been fun.
Oh, yeah. Well,
This right here, we used to go and play. I used to be in a band, and we'd play here. No, this is called a 169, whatever you call it.
big ass 4x4 isn't over here anymore. Used to be a big freaking 4x4 parked in the field.
Huh.
I wonder if they got rid of it.
I can't hear the exhaust. That's going to drive me nuts.
It's because it's well sealed in here.
Oh, it's well, period. There's nothing wrong with this, that's for sure. Like I have no problem driving this car in these corners, and I'm going 30, but it feels like I'm going faster.
This thing will definitely.
So if you get GoPro's beeping, I mean,
Yeah, the red dot, that's mean it's recording. It's been recording since I left the house.
oh, you always got a recording?
Pretty much. It kind of is saving my ass on that accident.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Whenever the one hit you?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, then you definitely need to put that in the rear, because you always get hit in the ass.
That's why I'm thinking about buying another one for the rear. Damn it, I'm tired of getting hit.
I believe it, man. Especially just getting this car, and you only had it, what, you said a week?
I had it 4 days.
4 days, not even a week. Fuck. I'd have been mad, motherfucker. I would have get out and started cussing them out. Like, I only had this motherfucker 4 weeks. There was a guy I used to hang out with from Sonic, of the race group. He had a turbo SVT, or ProCharge, turbo ProCharge, SVT Cobra? I think it was Cobra. And he
I almost wrecked a bike right in this corner.
oh, I've already let off, got it out of the gear and everything.
Oh, I already
this
know.
sucker right here, I'm surprised there's not a hole right there for people driving into that. But anyways, man, this car's here. I might just wait here for a second. What was I say? Just about to pull in Sonic. First time we drove it, nobody's even got to see it yet. And wait till this car passes me. I wanted to launch in second, but that's what I lost third.
Try 90.
No, I didn't break loose. It hooks pretty good on the cement.
Yeah, see, I've never launched it on concrete. But you didn't exactly have this thing opened up too much either.
Oh, to the floor.
That's fine. Your RPM gauge was still midway.
Oh, I didn't have it at launch. Okay, I what you're saying. I'm telling you, man. I'm just trying not to break it. That's my main goal. I was worried about losing control because you got me all paranoid about losing traction. Oh, now you're gonna be a dick. Turn it off. You turned it off, didn't you?
Yep.
Asshole.
Yeah, now it's off. Now you have everything. Now it is no different than if you were driving an old school muscle car.
That's what I like to hear, James.
And the only way to turn all that back on is just to hit that switch again.
What switch?
The one that I used to turn it off.
Oh, okay. So you gotta hold it down to turn everything off and then click it to turn it back.
Pretty much. If you just touch it once, it turns off the traction control until you lose traction and then turns it back on. If you hold it down for, I think, 3 seconds, it completely turns it off until you turn it back on. Get in a little bit.
Oh, well, make sure it'll come true. Oh, foot fell off. Shit. Almost dumped the clutch. My foot went up. That ain't good.
By the way, that feels really weird from this side.
I told you, it scares the shit out of you, don't it?
No, it didn't scare me at all. I was like, ooh, hey, this is fun.
Oh, shit. This has almost got enough power for a $100 bill.
And it's still bone stock.
Yeah. I have no complaints, James. I just got a Woody. My dick is hard. Can they hear everything I'm saying?
Yeah, it's got audio.
Oh, shit.
It's got audio.
Great. Everybody knows I got a Woody now. I'm just glad I can still shift. Lets me know that I'm not completely
Yeah, you just
lost my training wheels.
Yeah, you just ought to try that from a dead stop.
I don't feel comfortable doing that yet. But not that I'm going to break loose. I haven't got down the clutch yet.
Yeah, it's once you break the tires loose on this thing, they'll still stay broken loose until you've either gotten fast enough to regain the traction or until the tires warmed up. Which, by the way, this thing has a monitor for the tires as far as temperature goes. I don't know if that makes any sense.
No, I know what you're talking about. I just
I've never used it, so I don't know how accurate it is.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of what you would want to know for temperature of your tires. I mean, racing,
yeah,
okay, I can understand that, but other than that, I don't know why anybody would want to know that.
Knowing when your tires are warm?
I mean, that's for traction. I mean, that's the one thing I can think of. But.
Well, as much as it's been driving this morning, there's a pretty good chance they're nice and warm.
Oh, yeah.
Which is probably why it didn't break.
Look, concrete's always been good. That's why everybody likes to race in Oklahoma. Because all their highways are concrete, all the streets are. But asphalt, I mean, you ever see people whenever they launch, how they'll heat up the asphalt with torches and shit?
Yeah.
Or lighter fluid, or whatever they use, gas. I'm not 100% sure what they use. It's more giving than concrete.
This thing's almost gone through a quarter tank since I left the house.
Am I driving? Or you're driving?
I think it's a mix of both, because I think I was like on just over 7/8 of a tank when I got to your house.
Damn. You said premium, right?
Yeah, but the expensive shit.
Okay. I'll give it to you, whatever. You brought it with me a full tank, right?
It's pretty damn close to a full tank.
Alright, yeah,
I know from, I want to say it was at a quarter tank when I filled it up. It cost me like $40 to do it.
$40 just for a quarter of a tank?
From a quarter tank. It's got a 19-gallon tank in it. That's that.
Yeah, I felt that. I tried to put it in fourth.
Yeah.
Wish you could turn that off, though.
There's a part that you can get that eliminates that, and I don't remember how much it is.
Well, see, you don't even need a Hurst shifter.
Speeding.
No, but and just turn around.
Yeah, that kind of scared me for a second.
Oh, the cop?
Yeah.
He wasn't even paying attention.
No, he wasn't, but this thing's not exactly quiet either.
I was freaking redlining, waiting for him to go. Or not redlining, but had it ready.
Yeah, I think you scared him.
Probably.
I was looking forward to seeing that too.
I wouldn't race them very long on these corners.
No, I don't blame you on that.
pulled a little bit and let off. I'm gonna go. I can go this way. This side. It's fine. Oh, where the hell am I
Well, the highway's right here.
at? Yeah, I see that now. But I don't know where it was. I kept going whenever, and he would never go, so I kept letting off. I was aware he was gonna sit there, and as soon as I let off, he was gonna gun it. So I was like sitting there holding it in second, waiting for him to go. And he never would go.
Chicken shit.
No, it pissed me off. Sitting here revving it hard or whatever, just so I could race him. He didn't even want to go. Really? You can't even get over? Seriously? You have nobody over there.